Hey YouTube, what's going on? Um, the energy of tonight is very romantic, uh, motivated. I'm feeling peace after the storm. Y'all, we've been talking about this storm for so long, but I'm hearing that it's over. And you know when storm pass, other cities like get the rain and stuff like that. So you could be grieving or you could be releasing, you could be crying at this time. The energy is very strong. I feel like it's mutual all around the world. Okay. Maybe for the past week, it's been like a lot of releasing, a lot of healing going on, a lot of trauma being accepted for what it was, like a lot of truth, a lot of clarity, a lot of releasing. I just get this energy of releasing, whether you're releasing old habits, a train of thought that no longer serves you, something in that order. Spirit, what deck do you want to start us with? Okay, so it is still Monday, so you know we doing Monday Tarot. I'm not even gonna say what I was finna say. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What would you like the collective to know? Me and the collective to know today? What is something we should know? Okay, what are we releasing for? What are we releasing for? What is this energy setting us up for or preparing us for? What is this energy preparing us for? Like I said, I go live at different times. Sometimes I post them, sometimes I don't. So if you see me, you know I mean biz, period. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what is this energy preparing us for? All right. So we have the Two of Wands. That's giving me, well, this energy, this releasing energy, thanks for the likes. This releasing energy, you could be crying or you could be going, like, having memories of your past. And this energy is preparing us for some sort of journey. Okay, this journey could be a little bit challenging, or as we're going into this journey, like us releasing these tears, these beliefs that no longer serves us, these people, these places, it could be preparing us for this new journey. With this card looking like this, hey Ben, it's giving very much like a rewarded journey. You see these give me like celebration vibe almost, or like you made it. You know when you run in and you like make it into the, you know. So then we have the High Priestess. Ooh, okay. Preparing us for. So that's like evolution. That's somebody who is strong-willed, determined, okay, divinely protected, abundant. Okay, so this is a abundant lifestyle. So this energy that we're in now is preparing us for our abundant lifestyle. Okay, the road to abundance. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, we have the Judgment in reverse, and this is giving me like a block. Okay, so we could be coming out of mental chains. We could have set mental chains free. Yeah, that's definitely giving me like freedom, because like, yeah. And then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this gives me like soul ties, or like This right here, both in reverse, gives me release, some sort of beliefs or mental fogness, like something that was going on that was holding you back, or not really holding you back, but keeping you in the path of maybe fear. Maybe it was something that was making you like shaking up on your faith, but this is where you're going into, okay? This is where you're going into, and this is something that you're walking away from. It's giving chains. These people look soul bound, spell bound, or something, and that is blocking them from this going, blocking you, blocking them, 222 from this area. 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, completion. Because you see, this is the same scenery as this, but you see that there's no blockage now to this journey. You feel me? And you see that the high priestess is actually holding this and this. If you look, the high priestess is holding this. That's beautiful. So with that being said, you have overcame something. Whoever I'm talking to, you have overcame something. You have overcome. You have won something. You have the it's I'm hearing the favor, the ball is in your court. Beat the odds, favor, something. Yeah. Your third eye is open, most definitely. And it's like you listen to your heart, but you also like you gave your heart a mind, if that makes sense. Like you gave your heart a mind. So now your heart is not just thinking with emotions. Your heart is thinking with its mind. It's like, listen, if I love you, I'm going to love you from a distance, but I only love you because God made me out of love, and I have accepted the love that God has made me out of. But as far as do I love you, do I want to be with you, or and this could be to a habit. This could be about a habit. This could be about a job. This could be about a person. This could be about a place. This could be about a mindset. This literally could be about anything. So don't just attach it to one thing. And maybe you do need to attach it to one thing. But this one thing could be something that controls a lot of your actions. So with this love here, you could have a big heart. And this big heart is like you putting your foot in your own mouth. Okay, because this big heart wants to share, this big heart wants to love, this big heart wants to heal others. And it's like now you have gave this big heart a mind of its own, but like it's a it's a logical mind. So now your heart has a mind of its own. So now your heart is thinking straight. So now your heart is loving, but consciously. It's like you're not giving your energy, your time, your love to people, places, and things that reject it, or don't appreciate it, or doesn't reciprocate it. It's like your heart has a mind that is strong and powerful. And it's like, I'm not even going to go over there. I'm not even going to entertain you. I'm not even going to open the door for disrespect or for my heart to get stepped on. And that right there is beautiful. And that's why, you're stepping into this. And this is a woman, but this could be a masculine too, Gender is just an energy. Okay? So if this is you, if you feel this, if you felt like this has been your energy, then this is for you. I feel like anybody who gets on my live, the live is for you in some sort of way. So, all right, Spirit. So with that being said, Spirit, okay, now that we know that this energy of releasing has, okay, so let's sum it up, okay? This energy of releasing has opened doors for a clearer mind. Okay, we have made space for our new journey. We have made space for new strength. And with this new strength, we have closed doors that was holding us back from this journey. Because if you watch my last video, I was talking and I was saying these some people, places, and things are not on the dimension that we're manifesting. So you could be closing doors to dimensions that no longer serve you. You know, you could be walking into your manifestation. You could be walking into the dimension or the dimensions that your manifestations are on. And that is big. And that's why you could be crying, because you're releasing things that you have to leave behind. And it's hard. And then it's like you're realizing at the same time that the places that you were at, they were good for the time being, but they never were home. You know, you always felt like it was more. You know, and now you're about to get more, and now you're about to see more. And yeah, so for the next week or two, you may be crying a lot. You may be feeling emotional torn. Okay, you may be doing a lot of looking back on memories and stuff like that, because you are transitioning. Okay, you're giving your mind, you're giving your heart a mind, and you're giving your mind an open heart. So with that being said, while your mind has an open heart, you're not closing off just because you were wronged, you know, just because you had to be sat down for a minute. You being open-minded. So to be open-minded, you have to have a heart. But to set boundaries, your heart has to have a mind. So where you're going, your mind has a heart and your heart has a mind. And right now, your mind is crying, not your heart. That's the energy I'm getting. If you've been crying, or if you're going to cry, you probably will cry soon. Something's going to make tears fall. And it's going to be your mind crying. You see, this mind, she has an eye. Her mind has an eye. Somebody is going to be crying, releasing, and it's going to be from your mind. It's not going to be your heart crying. It's going to be your mind. Because your mind is processing literally everything that has been done over the past 5 years, maybe 6. And it's been a lot. You've been sticking and moving, sticking and moving, sticking and moving. And places where you wanted to stay, where you thought loved you, where you thought you needed to be, folded on you. Hi, love. It all came crashing down. So it's like now you're repairing what has been broken down, but you're not repairing what has been broken down. You're preparing, I say you're preparing, you're repairing yourself when you have broke down with the stuff that has broken down. So it's like you were sticking and moving, but over time, the more you stick and move, the more you stick and move, the more you fell apart. The more you fell apart, but you kept going because you have the strength is in you, and you will forever keep going. But now, where you're going now, it's gonna be so beautiful, but you have to repair yourself. So now you're repairing yourself. So now you're feeling the battle wounds. So now you're seeing the wounds and how long they were there when you thought they weren't there, because your mind was in a response mode. Thank you, God. Your mind was in a response mode. Your mind was in the mode of, you know, when you have an injury and your mind doesn't let you feel the injury yet, because your mind is giving you a chance to do what you got to do in a stressful situation. And then once you get out that stressful situation, then you be like, oh my God, I got shot. It's something like that. In YouTube, I was giving an example. I won't say nothing. I was saying, you know, you know, for community guidelines, I'm not going against guidelines. I was just giving an example. So it was like, your mind is now, you're now out of that stressful time. You know, you're now out of that time where your mind had to act like won't nothing going on. Now you're out of the battle, and now you see everything that was going on. So now it's like you're comprehending, oh my gosh, this happened to me. That happened to me. This is going on. This is not going on. This is this. That's that. What am I going to do? I didn't even realize that was that. Okay, so what now? What now? It's like you're like, what now? What now? And Spirit is saying, you about to sting. Spirit is saying, keep trying and keep crying. Spirit is saying, you about to see. Just keep working on you. Keep taking steps and go slow. Be gentle on yourself. You actually do a lot more than you think you do. But you can't get comfortable in that mindset that you do a lot more than you think you do, because then you're going to start doing less. So yes, you have to be dedicated. Yes, you have to push yourself. But also, at the end of the night, feel accomplished. At the end of the night, at the end of the day, feel accomplished. Because some things have to go like that. Some things have to flow like that for balance. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to ask a question because I think it's only right if we get some clarity for these warriors in the field, coming out the field. Let them know it's safe havens, what's going on. Okay, what can they expect in the next? Give me a time, Spirit. By next month. What's the date? All right, by June 20th. By June 20th. What's some things to expect by June 20th, okay? Truth and clarity. And only truth and clarity. 3 card. All right, let's do career. All right, let's do one for career. All right, yeah, you know we gotta do it. You know I'm nosy. I gotta give my collective what they need here. Period. So for career, we have the Ace of Pentacles, honey. All right, I'm gonna meditate on that. Okay, it's getting honor. Okay, somebody may be getting recognition finally, or Clarity, a fresh start when it comes to career by June 20th, okay? By June 20th, it's definitely giving recognition, maybe a raise, maybe definitely getting honor, okay? Somebody's going to be honored. Somebody's going to be praised, okay? Somebody's going to be, or getting a new gift, a new talent. Somebody's going to be starting something new by June 20th, or something's going to finally be up and moving by June 20th, okay? I'm getting real abundant energy. I'm getting really like hold steady, okay? Stability in this career, okay? Rank, high rank, okay? This could be high rank. This could be, you could be high rank, like I said, promotion. This could be high rank, like high rank, high rank, like you could be very valuable, reliable, yeah, honored, recognition for sure by June 20th. Let's do by June 20th, health wise. Okay, what's the health looking like by June 20th? This could be mentally, physically, spiritually. What's the health looking like by June 20th? What's the health looking like for the collective spirit? Just one card, please. Okay. We're going to redo that. I mean, one card. Thank you, spirit. All right. Which one? Top or bottom? Top. Okay. We have the magician in reverse. Okay. So by June 20th, health-wise, we have the magician in the reverse. I'm going to read that card, but I want to do my own. I want to read it without reading it. Let's see. So by this being a health card in reverse, we have 222. We have 1222. That could be somebody's birthday. Okay, somebody could be a Capricorn. Health wise in reverse could be, I want to say survival. I want to say or maybe like a return to sender. I'm getting vibes like surviving witchcraft, okay? By June 20th, maybe all the witchcraft crap will be done, or if somebody did something nasty to you, it will be returned. Or if you're the person doing something nasty to somebody, you better buckle up. Okay. So let's read it. I hate when I be channeling y'all, so reverse. The magician can indicate frustration and lack of clarity. Okay, so by June 20th. June 20th. Okay, let's keep reading. Because it got trickery and manipulation. Okay, and it also got untapped potential. With your health, June 20th. Okay. You may feel that you have so much more to give, but that your talents are not being seen, valued, or appreciated. This would be a good time to ask, what is blocking me? What can I do to change my current circumstances? Something is hindering you from expressing the full range of skills and keeping you locked up in the box, when all you want to do is be free and flourish. Beware of people and situations that do not have your best interests at heart. Your vulnerability makes you a prime target for manipulation and may be unintentionally attracting some shady folks. Use your resources to get yourself out of trouble, protect yourself, and don't fall into their traps or be tripped up by your own. Okay, so what I'm getting by reading that, it talks about the whole reading that we just did. So when I said, okay, so I said you was coming out of that. So by June 20th, and like I said, the trickery and the manipulation is getting, you're out of that. You're coming out of that. Like, you're coming out of that self-doubt, and that's why your career is looking like this. You may be walking away from somebody who is very you may be walking away from trickster spirits. Okay, this could be your loved ones. This could be your shoddy. And if shoddy watch me, and just gonna go ahead and say it, if shoddy watch me, okay, it's probably gonna be some more manipulation. If they know I'm giving dates, oh, June 20th he gonna be acting right, or June 20th she gonna be acting a little crazy, or June 20th he gonna be acting a little crazy, I need to do something else to keep him trapped. Honey, that's not gonna work. And it might work for the moment, but it's not gonna work for the long run. I'm telling you, whatever you do to somebody that's ill intended, it comes back times 10. Especially if it's God's like, come on now. Come on now. This should be a given right here. This should be a given. This should be a known. Watch what you do to folks. Okay? All that magic y'all be doing, do it to heal somebody. Do it to heal yourself. Then you making the process be more by doing all of this magic crap to somebody else instead of doing it to yourself. Now it's gonna take longer for you to heal. And I feel like that's why people don't even want to heal, because they done did all this crap to other people. They feel like they can't heal. But I'm telling you, anybody can heal. They just have to be determined. Okay, so what it's looking like for your health by June 20th, it could be somebody, one, that is trying to manipulate you, okay, by June 20th, because they see you coming into this abundant lifestyle with your career, okay? They could see you, in your empress or emperor energy, your divine energy. They can see you going into this energy. They can see you, going into your new path. By the way, this came out like this, so this is a part of your new path, so this is where you're going. Okay, so by June 20th you already gonna be locked in and loaded. You know that, right? Okay, so this came out in reverse right here between this. Okay, so that's what's helpful going on. Okay, and two, it could be you still feeling like you're not good enough. You need to change that perspective, okay? Or spirit gonna change it for you anyway, but it's gonna be more resistant if you still have that, oh, I'm not good enough mindset. Okay, and three, you could be coming out of spiritual warfare. Okay, so one of those three could be going on by June 20th, depending on who you are and where you at in your journey, or what your journey look like. Okay, all right, and let's do okay, by June 20th, let's do love. I was gonna do something else, but let's do love. I'm gonna still do something else. Okay, period. Okay, period. They was like, all right, let's talk, because we gonna talk. By June 20th, we got the Empress. The Empress! I just said Empress. And like I said, if you are masculine, this could be Emperor. This, don't be too caught up on the gender, y'all. That's what be getting y'all. Like, oh, this ain't for me because she talking about a woman. I'm talking about woman or male. Okay? Let me see. Do we got the Emperor coming out? But I could be talking to a woman right now. Depending on what time you seeing this. Got the Tower. We got a gossiping friend. Okay, we got freedom for sure. Now, I don't see the Emperor. But that don't mean, you could be the Emperor watching. Or maybe you need to get up on your bully. Okay, you need to get up. Yeah, because you could be, that means you need to tighten up on your energy, player. If you are, man. Nah, but The genders don't matter, but maybe they do for you. If you so caught up in it, they might be telling you something. Yeah, he ain't pop up, the Emperor, but I did see the Knight of Cups. Let me see. The Emperor? No, I didn't see him at all in the deck. Where he at? The Knight of Cups came out again. Let me read this Knight of Cups. Okay, because it could be a masculine watching me. And let me read this Knight of Cups. Because he looking real seducing. And go on sit your little self down somewhere, boy. That's why you ain't got the dang Emperor coming out. Let me see. Nine of Cups upright. Romantic, emotional elation, adoration. Okay. Charmer, seducer. See, I can read that energy. Okay. Lover. You may receive a romantic inquiry from a person of interest. Okay. The Knight of Cups is very in tune with his intuition and not afraid of deep conversations. His emotions play a key part in his life and rule his decision making. The Knight of Cups prances in as a person, an event, or part of yourself that will bring you to high spirits, regardless of gender. Like I've been saying, I'm telling you, there is chemistry between the two of you that is simply undeniable. The Knight of Cups urges you to shine a light on your vision and encourage you to take the plunge. He wears his heart on his sleeve and openly expresses his adoration for you. He is a sign that whatever you choose to do, you will be emotionally supported in the process. You got some serious game. Receive the love that's coming your way. Yeah, but not Emperor energy. Let me see. Is Emperor out? Nope, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, for these masculines, since y'all want to know so much, y'all need to tighten up on y'all energy. I literally don't see the Emperor. The Emperor is literally not up in here. And I know I had the Emperor. And look, the Knight of Swords. All these knights coming out. Yeah, y'all. I don't like that energy for these masculines. Y'all got some healing. Look, Knight of Wands. And look what he in reverse. Yeah. I don't see the Emperor nowhere. If the Emperor come out, y'all done showed me some. Nope. Okay, don't get distracted. See, that's what these men. King of Wands. All these men and ain't nobody the Emperor. Wow. Y'all really need to heal. Wow, that's crazy. That's wow. I'm glad y'all asked about that man. Wow. Oh, baby, you better run. This man or these men are no, baby. I can't show up because it's a little violent. Let's see. This is the last card. Let's see if it's the Emperor. Nope. It's a woman and she guarded. Her heart is guarded because she been hurt. She been manipulated. She been lied to. Okay, and she tried to fight. Oh my gosh. And got, yo, this is crazy. It's telling a story, literally. It's telling a story. Yeah. Okay, so somebody could be recovering from a lot of betrayal, a lot of secrets, a lot of conniving energy from men. Baby, and that's why you coming out as the Empress. 111. Okay, you coming out of that. That was the past. Okay, that's to the side. Okay, you still got your guards up, but you got your guards down at the same time. 12-12. You still got your guards up, but you got your guards down at the same time. What that mean? That mean is that you're, like I said, you got your mind has a heart and your heart has a mind. Okay, you can't be fooled no more. Okay, because your exes all was fallen. Okay, your exes was distorted. Okay, your exes prepared you to be the Empress. Okay, baby, because baby, can't nothing get past you. And if you a male who been wronged by these females, because I did see a lot of females, they was conniving. This could be conniving females too. with secrets and baggage, and you going into this Emperor energy. I don't know where you at. You could be hurt right now because your car. But like I said, gender is just. I'm really. Lord, all the nights keep coming back out. Okay, because you could be healing right now. If you a male watching this, you really could be healing right now. Or maybe you need to be pushed into this healing energy. Okay, I'm going to do y'all separate. Let me tap into this Empress energy so I can give whoever's in the Empress energy what they need to know about love. Okay, this is for love. What came out in love is the Empress energy. By June 20th, you will be in the Empress energy. So if you are a man, okay, by June 20th, you'll be in your Emperor energy. Okay? So get up on your bully. Okay. So this is getting goddess energy. I love it. Ruled by Venus, the Empress is a card of love, creativity, and fertility. Okay, so by June 20th, you could be feeling a lot of self-love, okay, a lot of healing, a lot of creativity, okay, that could be preparing you for this business, okay, that you walking into, like we said, in this new journey, okay. It celebrates the beauty in life. Like I said, it was definitely a celebration here. Definitely like you won. And encourage you to get inspired by taking time for yourself. Connect with your feminine energy and dive deep into pleasurable activities. Okay, if you are a masculine, you may need to get in touch with your feminine energy, and not saying it like that, but like your creativity and your inspiration and all of that is feminine energy. Don't be so caught up in, oh, I'm not a feminine. You know, if you watching my live, then I feel like you know the difference when I'm talking about energy. Okay, but in short, go enjoy yourself. Okay? The Empress implores you to explore your surroundings, express your creativity, and plant the seeds for a fulfilling crop of life. Give respect to Mother Earth, the source of which will ground you, but also allow you to reach into your higher consciousness for inspiration. The Empress is a nurturing soul who cares deeply about the people around her. Take after her loving vibe and support the people who are in your life. Remember to also nourish yourself, the greatest gift you can give to others. Okay, that was beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. So with that being said, whether you're male or female, it by June 20th, you will have learned what makes you happy. You will have, if not, if you didn't learn after June 20th, you gonna learn, or you gonna be forced in that direction to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, to really um get grounded in nature and find the beauty of yourself and what it takes to be a man, what it takes to be a woman, what it takes to be alone, what it takes to be with somebody else, because you have to learn how to be alone in order to learn what it takes to be with somebody else. Okay? You got to learn how to accept yourself however you are. But you also need to look in the mirror and know that whatever you don't like about yourself, you need to heal before you can see somebody else. Okay? Because your next relationship, maybe, or your next relationship, I'm getting your next relationship, but depending on where you at in your journey, it could be your next relationship is going to be the relationship that heals you, heals them. It's going to be, that big relationship you want. So for a lot of us, it's that next relationship. It's that next one. And that's why we've been single for so long, because it's like either they not ready yet or you not ready yet, or both. So no need to rush. The more you rush, the further you get from your person. But you can be nosy. Because Spirit, one thing about it, Spirit gonna give you tips on how to get closer to your person, or what you can do in the meantime so you won't be focused on the person. Okay? So for love, by June 20th, we got the Empress energy. Self-care, creativity, inspiration, finding what makes you happy. Okay, because that's gonna bring you closer to love. Doing what makes you happy is gonna bring you closer to the people who needs to be around you. Okay. Then we got for health, the Magician in reverse. This is given either you might be battling spiritual warfare by June 20th. You might be getting out of spiritual warfare by June 20th. Or you could be, you know, still in self-doubt, whatever, which you will have to come out of that anyway. In career, by June 20th, you will be abundantful. You will be receiving some type of recognition for all the hard work. You will be receiving love and nurturement from your job. Okay, this could be from your employees. This could be from your employer. This could be from your clients or whatever. It's something big coming in your career by June 20th, okay? We're going to do one more card pull for June 20th. And this is all by June 20th, okay? So, in the meantime, between time, okay? And we talk about 2025, right, Spirit? We talk about 2025. God, I won't talk about no 2026, 2027, 2028, 2023, 20. All right, let's pull one more. Let's pull one more for what? What, Spirit? We need to pull one for. I got unlock the door. One more. What we getting? We got love. Let's do inspiration. I'm gonna put these up. Okay. And one for inspiration, Spirit. Thank you. We got value. And we got tree. Tell the tree what you really think and focus on things of value. Take it how it resonates. Peace, y'all.